Hi, this is Steve Walton from Tropic Heating and PatioHeat.com. So today I'm going to take a look at this project we've been working on for the last week or so. This project here has had a couple of different iterations in reference to the actual structure itself. Now, sometimes it's very beneficial to, if you can, to change the structural configuration to allow the placement or better placement of heating equipment in a patio. Accommodating the equipment sometimes in conjunction with changing the architectural design really makes a big difference in the usage of the heating system. So let's just take a look at really quickly what we have here with dimensions again. We have a 21-foot span between these two supporting beams, and then we have a 12-foot span from the residence back here to the outside edge of the patio. Also, we have this 3-foot step that kind of makes the space. We're going to need to go ahead and offset the heaters to accommodate the offsetting of the furniture in the space here. So the structure height itself, I believe, is this 9 foot 3 inches here, and then our lattice is a little bit higher, 9.5, and I'm not completely sure of that 9.5, but I'm just going to put that in there for this purposes. We can make a few inch adjustments with the equipment, and that's not going to make a big difference. So the difference is, before we had 4 of these lattice sections, now we have 6, as you can see here, and 7 of these beams. So there's 2 different ways of installing the equipment. We could either install it under the beams, and the customer had requested that might be possible in this application, or can we place them, what I like to do is, if I can place them on the lattice itself, so that we get the added benefit of the height. Now, this height here difference is approximately 3 inches of height, but 3 inches of height when it comes to a clearance of only 6 inches is half the distance. So I like to use that if I can. So let's just go ahead and look at the 2 different possibilities. This would be using the heater, or placing the heaters underneath the lattice itself, of 6-inch clearance, and I also have a 6-inch clearance off of this edge here. So also, the customer had stated that this dining space is what they really want to heat up, and this is kind of, this side over here is kind of maybe not heating that up, and so we're going to kind of work with that as well. If we place the heat ray that's going to come out of the units down, you'll see that we still have that 7 by 10, so 10 foot this direction and 7 foot this direction, and we get a really nice coverage with the 2 units placed in this configuration. We're heating up the table very nicely. We have a little bit of crossover ray here at the ends, and I think that would be a really nice footprint of heat for that space. So we end up with truly about a 13 foot by 10 foot covered area there. And then if you wanted to go ahead and place another unit over here on this edge, you can get maybe this couch area here covered. And again, that's with placing the heaters underneath the lattice. So let's just change that up just a little bit to see what it would look like the other way. Now we're going to place the heaters right underneath the beams coming across here, and let my computer do a little saving. So as you can see, the heater's height has changed slightly with this configuration. I show 8.5, 8.6 there. The other heater, I believe, was at this 8.7, 8.8 roughly. So we're really saving 2 inches. This is all we're really saving. But now you can see that the flow is completely different. We have a heater in the center of the patio and one on either end of that. Looking at the array, you can see our coverage here changes slightly. We'll still have good coverage, but we're not getting that crossover section that I really would like to see. But there will be crossover, so it's not totally unacceptable here. And in reality, you'll get a full flow across this almost the whole space evenly, which is a nice thing. So that's what this would look like. Now the only downside to it is the fact that it's a little bit lower and it maybe a little bit more visually intrusive, if that's really even a problem. So that's something else to consider. But so either one of those plans would work well. Just want to come back over here, this table placement, just to kind of side note the fact that, you know, the chair here, if you pulled it out any further, you're not going to be really in that beam. So, you know, something to think about. If that arrangement isn't true according to my drawing here, then and it goes out further over here, then this heater needs to be moved over to accommodate that. But other than that, you're going to have really nice coverage with a design like this. So, all right, well, that concludes this video, and I thank you for watching. If you're looking for a custom drawing for yourself or have any questions about outdoor heating, we will be happy to assist you. Give us a call at patioheat.com or just email us at support@patioheat.com. Have a great day.